Alright, my name's Donald Locklear. Today is 12/8/14 and I'm doing my physical assessment today. My final. My password to test is tuning fork. Um, Knock knock. My name's Donald Locklear. I'm going to be doing your assessment on you today. You're presenting today for complete head to toe assessment. Okay? I'm going to close the curtain and I'm going to wash my hands. Okay? Alright, so we already done vital signs on you. Your blood pressure was 120/80, heart rate was 62, your respirations was 16, and you had a temp of 98.1. Your height was 5'6", 180 pounds. We did do a visual acuity on you already at 14 inches, and then we did it again at 20 feet, and you were 20/20 in both eyes on both exams. Okay. Um, you're presenting today for complete head to toe assessment. Did a past medical history on you. You said you have a history of asthma. Did a family history. I think you said you had a family history of diabetes and some bipolar. Social history. You're a non-smoker. You don't drink. You don't do drugs. You participate with. You socialize in family and in church activities. Asked you about your health maintenance activities. You said you're not really a exercise person. You don't practice healthy eating habits. But you're at an age where this will be a good time to start implementing some of those in. Okay, so I'm gonna do a head to toe assessment on you. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at your head. I'm looking at your hair. It looks like it's evenly distributed. No balding. I see a couple of two-tone different colors. And I'm gonna feel it. Feels soft, smooth. No deformities or anything noted. I'm looking at your skull and I'm gonna palpate it. Okay. Any tenderness? No swelling, no deformities noted. Okay, and I'm looking at your face. Can you raise your eyebrows for me? Okay. Can you clench your teeth and give me a big smile? Okay. Can you puff out your cheeks? Okay. I want you to close your eyes, and I got a cotton ball, and I'm going to touch you. And I want you to tell me when you feel it. Okay. Okay. And what that is checking for your cranial nerves 5 and 7. Looks like everything's intact there. Okay. So right now I'm going to look at your throat. Can you raise your head up for me? And I'm looking at your throat. I'm looking at your trachea. It looks like it's midline, even. No deformities, no tenderness, no lesions or anything noted. Okay. And I'm going to look at your lymph nodes. And I'm going to feel and I'm going to palpate. This is your preocular. This is your postocular, occipital, submandibular, submental, okay, superficial cervical, your deep cervical, your posterior cervical, and then your supraclavicular. No tenderness, anything noted. Okay, everything looks good, looks intact there. I want you to take and turn from side to side, twists, and I'm looking at the range of motion of your spine. Any pain? Okay, smooth turn. No deformities, anything noted. I want you to take and push your head against my hand. Okay, I want you to shrug your shoulders. Okay, and that's checking your cranial nerve number 11. Smooth and intact. Okay, so now we're going to look at your eyes. We've already done a visual acuity test, graded you on that, and I'm looking at your visual field. I want you to take and cover one eye, and I want you to tell me when you see my hand. Okay, cover the other eye, tell me when you see it. Okay, alright, okay, and I'm going to take and place this light on the bridge of your nose, and I want you to look straight at me. Okay, I see the star, the glare in both eyes. It's intact. And I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at your eyebrows. They're even. Your eyelashes, your eyelids, your eyes, eyeballs, everything's straight and aligned with your ears. Everything looks aligned and intact. I'm going to look at your sclera and your conjunctiva. Okay. Look up for me. Okay, white, pink, everything looks good, looks intact there. Okay, so I'm going to look at your cornea. Okay, we're going to look at it from the side. Okay, just look straight ahead. Okay, everything looks good, intact, your cornea, your lens. And I'm looking at your iris and your pupils. I grade them about a 2, 3. Okay, everything's even, intact, smooth. Look at your pupillary reflex. Just look straight at me if you will. Okay. Equal and reactive. Okay, alright. And now I'm going to look at your ears. I'm looking at your ears. And they're in line with your eyes. I'm looking at your earlobes, looking at your mastoid, your pinna, your tragus. Everything looks good, looks intact. I'm looking at the exterior canal. Okay. And looking at the canal, everything looks good. No drainage, no serum, no foreign objects. I'm going to look at your tympanic membrane. It looks like a pearly gray, intact. No drainage. No deformities noted there. Everything looks good. Okay. And I looked at your auditory meatus. Same thing. No drainage, no swelling, no redness. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is do a hearing acuity on you. I'm going to say a word and I want you to tell me if you can hear what I say. Birds.
Birds.
Okay. Alright, I'm checking your cranial nerve number 8. I'm doing now what they call a Weber's test. I'm going to hit this and it's going to ring and I'm going to place it on the top of your head. And what I want you to do is I want you to tell me if you can hear it evenly in both of your ears, okay?
Okay.
Okay, yes, you good? Okay. Now if it was a little bit diminished, that would mean you would have some hearing loss or so in each ear. What I'm going to do now is a Ryan's test. I'm going to do the same thing and I'm going to place it on the bone behind your ear and you're going to feel a vibration. When you stop feeling the vibration, let me know and I'm going to bring it around to your ear and you're going to hear the sound. When you stop hearing the sound, I'll time it and we'll test it on both sides and see how you do, okay? And I'll do the same thing on the other side. I time it, and they should be pretty much the same. Maybe a little bit off, and shouldn't be much, but if it is, that usually means you have like some hearing loss. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to look at your nose. I'm looking at your nose. It looks intact. It's in form, in line. No deformities, no lesions, nothing noted there. Okay, hold your nose up for me. I'm looking at your septum. It's midline. It's not deviated. No nosebleeds or anything noted. And I'm going to check the patency of your nose. Okay. Okay, just breathe. Okay. Even on both sides. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to check for your sinuses. Any tenderness, let me know. Any tenderness or pain? Okay. All right. Now what I want you to do now, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to tell me what you smell. I'm checking the patency and the sense of smell.
Alcohol.
Okay, good job. The other side?
Soap.
Okay, alright. So everything there is intact and that's checking cranial nerve number 1. I'm looking at your mouth now. And it looks like no fissures. Everything's even and intact, no cracking noted. Okay, open your mouth for me. I'm looking at your teeth, looking at your gums. I'm looking up at your palate. Okay, everything looks good, no cavities noted, no redness, no drainage, no deformities. Stick your tongue out for me. Say I. I'm inspecting your uvula. And I'm looking at your tonsils. I'd probably grade them probably a 3+. Okay, no deformities or anything noted. And I'm going to check your gag reflex. Stick your tongue out for me. Okay, alright. A little bit uncomfortable, but everything seems intact there, okay? And that's checking your cranial nerve 9 and 10, okay? Now what I want you to do is protrude your tongue, stick your tongue out, and stick it in your cheeks. Okay, side to side. And it's checking cranial nerve 12, okay? And I want you to lay back for me in the bed. And what I'm doing now, I'm checking your thorax and I'm checking your respirations. We already gave you a 16 on your respirations. No deformities noted, no lesions. Throughout the exam, I'm looking at your skin, normal skin tone color, no blanching, no bruising noted, no deformities. Okay? Alright, and okay, now sit up for me again. Okay. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the expansion of your lungs. Placing my hands back here. I want you to take a deep breath. Again. One more time. Okay. My hands open up. Good. And every time I touch you, I want you to say 99.
99. 99. 99. 99.
Okay. Lay back for me. I'm going to do the same thing here.
99. 99. 99.
Okay.
99.
Okay. Everything's good there from what I see. Everything's intact. No lumps, no masses, no tenderness noted, no deformities. Okay. I'm going to percuss your lung fields. Okay. Okay. Take and set up for me if you will. And I'm going to do the same thing on your back. Okay, alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to auscultate. I'm going to listen to your lung sound. Take a deep breath on me. Okay, lay down for me. Everything sounds good. No wheezing noted that time. Okay. Alright, sounds good. One sounds clear. No wheezing, anything noted. Okay. And what I want you to do now is kind of lay on your left side just a little. And we're going to check your heart and your neck muscles. Okay, I'm looking at your carotid. Okay, and I'm just observing it. And I'm going to palpate it. Okay, and I do the same thing on the other side. So right there for just a second, we're going to listen. Okay, no bruise noted. Okay. Okay. Alright, you can lay on your back there for me. And what we're going to do, we're going to listen to your chest. I'm going to listen at your apical pulse. Okay, I'm going to listen to your heart sounds. I'm going to listen to your aortic. Okay. And your pulmonic. Your Erb's point. Okay. Your mitral. And then your midclavicular. Right up in here. Okay. Alright. No bruise noted. Everything sounds good. No murmurs detected. Everything sounds good and intact. Okay. So while you're laying there, I'm going to look at your stomach. I'm looking at your stomach. Looks like it's smooth, round. No deformities. No bruising noted. Okay. And I'm going to listen to your bowel sounds. in all 4 quadrants. Okay, I've listened for a few minutes. Okay. Okay. Slight reactive. All 4 vowel sounds present in all 4 quadrants. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to percuss all 4 quadrants as well. Okay, and I'm going to percuss your bladder. Okay, and now we're going to do some palpation. Palpation. I'm going to feel in all 4 quadrants, light palpation. Okay, and some deep palpation. Okay. Any pain, any deformity is noted. Okay. I'm going to feel for your spleen. Press up on this side. Sometimes you can feel the, not your spleen, I'm sorry, your liver. Sometimes you can feel the edge of your liver. Okay, that's okay. And I'll do the same thing on this side, and I'm feeling for your spleen. Now, you shouldn't be able to feel the spleen. If you do, something's wrong. Okay, alright. And we're going to palpate on your bladder as well. Okay? Okay, now I'm looking at your arms. I'm going to look at your peripheral vascular system. I'm looking at your arms. Everything looks good and intact. The color. Same thing with your legs. Evenly distributed. No bruising, no blueness, no paleness noted. Skin tone and color looks good. And I'm going to feel for your pulses. Your brachial. And I'm going to feel for your radial. Okay. And I'm going to inspect the legs. Same thing there. And I'll feel for the temperature. Okay. Warm, cool to the touch. Okay. Alright. And now I'm going to feel for your pulses. I would feel for your femoral, which will be here. And then for your popliteal, which will be behind the knee. Okay. And I'd feel for your posterior tibialis, which will be about right here. And your doralis pediis, which will be about right here. Okay. Take and sit up for me. You can sit on the side of the bed if you want. And what I'm doing now, I'm looking at your musculoskeletal. Okay. I'm looking at your shoulders. I already done the shoulder shrug on you. But I'm looking at your skin, and I'm looking at your joints, and your wrist, your fingers. Feeling, stand up for me. And I feel with your hips, I'm feeling the skin, and I'm feeling the joints, no deformness noted. With your knees, and your legs, your ankles, and your toes. Okay, everything looks good, intact, warm, cool to the touch, no deformities. Okay, what I want you to do now is, I already shrugged your shoulders. I want you to bend your elbows for me. Okay, and I want you to bend your wrist, your fingers. Any pain or anything noted? Okay, I want you to twist your hip. Okay, everything looks even and intact. I want you to bend your knees. Okay, I want you to bend your ankles for me, both. Okay, and I want you to bend your toes. Any pain or anything noted? I want you to bend over and touch your toes. Okay, and I'm looking at your spine. Oops, I'm looking at your spine. It's even and intact. Okay. Okay. Now, just sit down back on the bed for me. And I want you to place your hands on your, and I want you to flip them back and forth. Okay, faster, faster, faster. Okay, all right. Everything looks good and intact. Okay, so what I want you to do now is, every time I point my finger out, I want you to touch it. Okay. Okay, all right. Looks good there. Okay. And I want you to take your finger, close your eyes, take your finger and touch your nose. Okay, do the other one. Okay, do it again. Alright, everything looks good and intact. Okay, now I want you to lay on the bed one time. Lay on the bed one last time. And I want you to take one foot and let your heel rub across your shin. Straight down. Okay? Alright, everything looks good there, and I'll do the same for the other side. Okay, now sit up on the side of the bed again. Actually, I want you to stand up this time. I've already checked your gait when you walked in. You had a steady gait, no limping, no deformities, everything was even, smooth. What I want you to do now is I want you to take one heel in front of your toe, and I want you to walk. Heel to toe, heel to toe. Okay, looks good. Stop there and turn around if you will. And I want you to walk on your tiptoes. Okay. I want you to turn around and walk back on your heels. Okay. Everything looks good and intact. Now just stand there for me. I want you to take and put your feet together. And I want you to hold your hands out like this. And I want you to close your eyes. Okay. And I'm just checking to see if there's any drift. And it's not. Everything's good and smooth. Everything's aligned. Okay. Okay, now if you'll sit on the edge of the bed, we're almost done. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm checking your reflexes. Okay? And I'm checking your patellar reflex. Okay? And I'm checking your plantar reflex. Take your shoe off. Okay? Okay? So that's a normal reaction. That's good. You don't want the Babinski sign because that's bad. You shouldn't see that in adults. Only in infants and children. Okay? Lay back on the bed for me for a second. And what we're doing now is checking the Hohmann's sign. And I'm checking for a DVT. I'm going to take and push on your foot here, and I'm going to squeeze your calf. Any pain or anything noted? Same thing on the other side. Any pain? Okay. Now, if you was, it will be indicative of a blood clot. All right. I think that's everything. I hope I didn't miss anything. So, all right.